Throughout my life, I've heard people dunking on Davey Havoc going like, oh, he sounds like a kid. Bitch, who do you think punk is for? What's up, Pop Rocks, and welcome to another episode of Guarsenio's High School CD Booklet Review, a show where I review all the albums I bought in high school, aka prove to all of you nerds that I'm also a nerd. And today we're talking about an album from a band that ruined punk for me, AFI's Black Sails in the Sunset. I remember first seeing AFI on MTV. They were playing the Girls Not Grey video, and I loved that it looked like if David Lynch directed an anime, and that Davey Havoc was serving a Femme Danzig look that I think more people should strive for. When I say AFI ruined punk for me, I don't mean I heard AFI and I didn't want to hear any more punk. I mean, I heard AFI and I didn't need to hear any more punk. Like, I would have friends show me NoFX or something, and I'd be like, yeah, that's fine. But dude, have you heard AFI though? To this day, I think they are the best version of punk rock. I don't think that they are the best punk band, but I do think that they are the best good punk band. They're as fast as it gets, as catchy as it gets, and as angry as it gets. Throughout my life, I've heard people dunking on Davey Havoc going like, oh, he sounds like a kid. Bitch, who do you think punk is for? Punk is music made by angry children for other angry children. A balding 30-year-old in a mustard plug t-shirt's opinion on punk is meaningless. Honestly, my opinion is pretty meaningless, but here we are. But yeah, what can I say about this album? It's fucking incredible. From front to back, it pretty much rips the whole way through. Strength Through Wounding is the platonic ideal of a punk or hardcore intro song. Like, if you're in a band that has gang vocal parts, you probably heard the song and were pretty jealous you didn't get to write, "Through, I'm bleeding, we are one!" My favorite AFI album is probably the All Hallows EP, but this is a close second. This has just the right sonic mixture of the punk band that AFI used to be and the goth pop giants that they're gonna become. Honestly, I think the only weak song on the album is Clove Smoke Catharsis, and it's not even that bad. It's just that they're gonna write better versions of that type of song on Sing the Sorrow. But let's talk about this album art. This is a half-sleeve tattoo that lets you know that a person is thrown up in a Warped Tour porta potty. This album art looks like a pair of Urban Outfitters socks that your aunt who doesn't understand you would buy you for your birthday. This album art looks like the sign at a nautical-themed bar that does an ID. This album art looks like a gritty Christopher Nolan reboot of Cabin Boy. This is the design for a new football team called the New Jersey Buccaneers. I think a key factor in why I think this album is so great is this is the first album AFI put out with Jade Puget on guitar. Every song he writes is like a journey, and he always finds a way to keep things technical and interesting without making it not feel like it isn't punk. Also, I bought this guitar because I saw Jade playing it on an MTV Live thing. He was the first guitarist I remember seeing on TV that wasn't playing a Les Paul Custom or some $3,000 guitar that looks like a Pier 1 coffee table. So I don't know, I just thought it was cool that I felt encouraged to buy a guitar that I could reasonably afford at that age. But yeah, that's the end of the episode. If you have thoughts on this album or want to let me know that AFI is for little stinky doo-doo babies, there's the comment section. Next week, we're starting page 3. So here's a sneak peek. We got Under Oath, we got Hellboy on DVD, we got Between the Buried and Me, and we got, I don't know what this is. If Madeline was the Joker? That was gonna suck, huh?
It's 2 minutes to late night!